loves, welcome back to my channel, and I am back in Jill's kitchen today, and I am making a honey lime fruit salad. Now I will have to tell you that I kind of swiped this recipe from one of my fellow YouTube creators, and I will leave the link to her channel in the description below, and the name of her channel is Simply Sara Kitchen. And y'all, she is the best cook on YouTube. She really has an abundance of awesome recipes, original. She is so good. So you got to go over there and subscribe to her, and be sure to tell her that Glenda Sully sent you to her channel. She is so cute and adorable. You're going to fall in love with her. So like I said, I stole her recipe, but I didn't make it quite as big as she did. So I kind of am cutting the ingredients in half because even though there are 5 of us here and we eat a lot of fruit, I decided that I would not put quite as much fruit in it as she does. But you just fix it however you want to. And I know a lot of us who live on Social Security only, this time of the month, it's not easy to have money to go buy fresh fruit. So just use whatever you have handy. If you have a bag of frozen strawberries or blueberries or mangoes or mixed fruit, and you have a few cans of canned peaches or whatever, you can use canned fruit. But you will need a half a cup of honey and 1 lime. So let's get started with this recipe. I went ahead and started cutting up the fruit to kind of get a head start so that y'all wouldn't have to wait through all of the fruit cutting. So what I did, I forgot to buy grapes the other day, so I just threw in here what we had left in the refrigerator, which is about a handful of red grapes. But go ahead and you know, use a pound or whatever you want to. And I have 1 kiwi. I have another kiwi that I will probably cut and put in here. And I have 3 of these small Gala apples, and I did scrub them real well, and then I cut them with the peeling still on them. And I have 1 pear. I would have put 2 pears, but I think Husani took 1 for his lunch, so there was only 1 left. I do have mangoes in the window, but they haven't ripened yet, so there's not going to be any mangoes in here. And then I have 1 container of fresh strawberries, and 1 container of fresh blackberries, and 1 container of fresh blueberries. Now the reason I decided to put so many berries in it is because the berries were on sale this week at the local Stop and Shop for two packages for $5, which is a great buy. Now Sara, she does tell you to soak your fruit, your apples and bananas. I guess that's all. Apples and bananas. The fruit that is white, that's going to turn yellow, Sara will tell you to soak it in some lemon juice to prevent them from turning yellow. Or I think she said you can also soak it in 7-Up. But I didn't do that for 2 reasons. 1, because I'm lazy. And 2, because we're going to probably eat this fruit either tonight with dinner, or it'll be gone by tomorrow, I'm sure. So I'm not too worried about the color. But, you know, you do want your fruit to stay beautiful and the color to be pretty. So you can just feel free to go ahead and soak in a little bit of lemon juice. But Sara just has, she's been on YouTube a long time. She just has hundreds and hundreds of recipes and cooking videos, and she's just so down to earth, and everything she makes just looks so delicious. I would love to sit down at your table, Sara. I surely would. So y'all go over there, and I'm sure you will like her as much as I do, and tell her to just keep on making those good old delicious recipes, and you'll keep on coming back. So I hope everybody has hunkered down and bought everything that they need to buy. I just worry about all of y'all, and I know this is a very hard time for all of my subscribers. Most of us live on Social Security only, and you know, it's not easy. You know, everybody's saying, well, stock up on toilet paper and stock up on staples and buy plenty of beans and rice. Well, when you live on Social Security, there's no extra money to spend to stock up on all of that stuff. You just can't do it. That's why I try to reiterate to my younger subscribers, even those who are in your 50s and still have, you might think, well, I only have 10 or 15 more years to save. Well, that matters. Go ahead and start saving and building up that nest egg, because you're not going to be able to live on Social Security only. Things are only going to get worse, in my opinion. And prices are going to continue to go up. And now with this virus going around and all of this craziness, we just don't know what's going to happen to our economy. So I'm not even sure you should even put your money in a 401k. I am not a financial advisor by any means, so I'm not even going to attempt to tell you how to save or where to put your money or what kind of stocks to buy or whatever, but I'll leave that up to Susie Orman. So anyway, I wanted to tell y'all, when you peel your orange, make sure to leave the pith on it, because this is full of vitamins. So you don't want to put any type of healthy food in your garbage can. You need to put it in your body so it will keep your immune system nice and strong and healthy to fight off this coronavirus. Y'all who watch over your elderly neighbors and your elderly parents, and even you grandmothers out there who are helping babysit with the grandchildren like I'm doing now, make sure your grandkids eat at least a piece of fruit every day. Issa absolutely loves those ramen noodles, but, we have to limit him to one package a week, maybe 2 packages a week. But he has to eat a piece of fruit with it. So he will sit down and eat his orange first, and then he will be allowed to eat the ramen noodles. But those are so unhealthy, and he just absolutely loves them. Okay, so is this all of my fruit? I think so. Oh, I was going to put that other kiwi in here. So you'll want to use honey. This is just regular honey, pure honey from BJ's. So now Sarah's recipe calls for 1 cup, but I'm going to go with a 1/2 cup. And then you will need 1 lime. And what you do is you have to zest the lime, and I just zested it with the grater. You just zest it like that and get all the lime off. So here we go with the lime, the zest from the lime. So that's 1 lime zested, and then we want to squeeze the 1 lime. Now, if you do decide to go with a cup of honey, like Sarah does, then you will want to use 2 limes. You have to balance the sweetness and the sour. So, y'all, they have these things at the dollar store. I haven't seen them at Dollar Tree, but I have seen them across the street at that 99-cent Always store for $1. So you don't have to go to Williams-Sonoma or Target or anywhere like that and pay $10 or $15 for a juicer. You can pick them up for $1 at the dollar store. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just kind of blend. Let me get a fork. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of blend the juice of 1 lime with the zest of 1 lime, and then I'm going to add my 1/2 cup honey to it. Mix this up real good, and then we'll just start blending this in with the salad. I have never made this before. I've never tasted of it, but I do trust Sarah's recipe, so I know it's going to be good. I don't have to make it ahead of time. I trust it well enough to make it and put it on my channel and taste it as we go along. I was really hoping that I've already scrubbed these with hot water and soap. So let me go ahead and peel this other kiwi and get it in there. I was really hoping the mangoes were right. I bought 2 of them, I guess about 4 days ago. And then when I went back to Stop and Shop yesterday, they were still on sale, 10 for $10. or $1 a piece. But I did buy 2 more. For some reason, this batch, they were a lot bigger than the first batch, but even the first batch, they're not ripe enough yet. I sure don't want to put a unripe mango in the fruit salad. Okay, so I'm going to pour a little bit of this on here and then just go ahead and start stirring it up. Y'all, I want to taste it. Let me stick my finger in it and taste it. Ooh! It's good. It's bitter. It's bitter. If it was up to me, I'd add more honey to it. But I know the sweetness from the fruit is going to take care of that. Okay, let me get this big old spoon and start stirring this up. You just start blending it with that honey and lime juice in it. But y'all don't be afraid. You know, the video that I made last year that went viral and made my channel take off was one of the ones of me going to Walmart and shopping with, I think I had $8.37 on me. And I remember looking at those bags of cherries and just salivating, wanting a cherry, and just didn't have the money to buy it. So, y'all, I know what it's like to look at all that fresh fruit and not be able to afford it. So don't feel bad at all. The reason I have all of this fresh fruit here is because I'm at Jill's right now and she's buying the groceries. So I am thankful that I did encourage my daughter to get a good education, and she did that. She has a bachelor's degree in nursing, and that affords her a good paying job. So I'm thankful for that she was able to get a good education and a good paying job. I'm real proud of her. She didn't get much help from her mother. As y'all know, I got real sick when she was 16. That's when my son Jeremy was killed by a drunk driver, and it just devastated me. Absolutely ruined my life for a good 10 years, I guess. But after I finally got off of the prescription drugs and went to rehab and got on antidepressants and got my life back together, then Jill flew to Florida and packed her mama up and put me on an airplane and moved me up there. And I've been beside her ever since. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Okay, so this is what the honey lime fruit salad looks like. Look at all that juice down in there. This is mostly berries because the berries is what was on sale this week. So let me put a little bit. I don't see why I can't just dip out a little bit and put it right into this same container and taste it, and I will give y'all a taste test. I'm still working on the angles and the lighting and everything in this kitchen, but I sure appreciate y'all bearing with me while I get readjusted to my filming surroundings. Oh my word, this is good. This is just the perfect amount of sweet and tart. Y'all are gonna love it. So I want to thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for coming back every time I post a video and watching them. Thank you so much for taking the time to leave comments and let me know how you feel and the things that you're doing and going through in your life. Your life is important to me, and the things that you feel and care about. I care about you, and I care about you leaving comments and talking to me about it. And I will answer your comment. I want you to know that I love you. I'm grateful for you, and y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys. You saw the finished fruit salad. She goes, Mom, a salad that beautiful deserves to be served in my Waterford crystal bowl. So she went and got her bowl out of the storage or wherever she keeps it to keep it protected. So here it is in this beautiful Waterford crystal bowl. And it's going to taste just as good as it looks. And I sure hope y'all will try this recipe. If you have any questions, just leave them below. And be sure to follow the link to over to Sarah's channel. Like I said, this is mostly a berry salad, but just use whatever fruit you have in your home, in your pantry, or whatever you can afford to buy. And I hope that y'all enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please give me a thumbs up and share, and tell your family, friends, neighbors, and co-workers about Glenda Sully. We have a lot of fun here. We love each other and support each other. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.